Nick McDaniel here. I'm a student at the University of the Ozarks, enrolled in the teacher ed program. And I thought during these trying times I would put together kind of something to help out with the transition from in the classroom setting to the virtual platform that many teachers are finding themselves in now, and seeing videos and stuff on social media where students are maybe misbehaving or being disruptive with the short amount of instruction time you have. So I thought, like maybe there's tips and tricks to ending that behavior. But just like in the classroom, it's a lot of the front work, right? The front side of creating an atmosphere and classroom norms that allow students to know what is expected of them. What I did is I created two documents, one for setting clear expectations for students, and then also sharing and expressing the student expectations with parents, and then how they can help. So if you look to the left side of the document over there, you'll see setting clear expectations for your students. And of course, these aren't normal times, and we're tasked with all kinds of new waters that we're swimming in. But that doesn't mean that there's not expectations that you can't take out of your classroom and implement them into the virtual setting you're in now. So with an understanding that every student situation is different, try to implement as many of those as you can into the virtual setting. And then this is, like I said, this is a fresh start. This is new. So there needs to be a new talk about what needs to be expected of the students for them to be successful in the virtual setting. So you can see I put some examples there on the left on, introducing what you expect from your students, what they need to be successful, and also allow them to be a part of that conversation, right? They're a lot more likely to follow the rules that they set when they have a role in their educational process. So that's really cool. And then into the consequences, right? They also should be a part of creating consequences that work for them, right? How can they hold themselves accountable to learn? And then, just like in the classroom, follow through. You are setting the norms of your classroom. And then you'll see a little note on the bottom. This is a perfect time to create positive relationships with the parents. They are creating the classroom for your students now. And if you look over to the bottom right there, you'll see sharing and expressing student expectations with parents and guardians. Right, like I said, they are creating the classroom your students are working in now. So set up a conference call. Create a platform for them to ask questions. I promise you that they are ready. Not all, but there's a lot of parents that are ready to help and they need guidance. So share your expectations after you allow the platform to be for parents to ask, right? And then share your expectations that you have for the students, and then help them, right? Give them tips on how they can help their student be successful in the new setting. And you can see that I have some tips down there that parents could have to help their children, right? Provide a structured environment for their child. If the child's sleeping until 10 or whenever, right, and they don't have a structure, right, these kids are still learning, not only in the classroom, but how to organize their day. As a college student, I'm still learning that. So if the parents can do anything, help them get that structure, and then also help them limit distractions. Turn off any electronic devices that aren't needed for the classroom, right? Tell their other family members, like, hey, so the student's going to be working. Let's try to leave them alone. Let them be successful. And then lastly, just help their students, their children, be prepared for the class, right? Getting a charged computer, getting a paper and pencil to write with, the books that they might need. Just help them stay accountable for what they need. So that is all I have. But I just want to say that there are endless resources out there. Teachers are putting in the work to share what's worked well for them and also what they haven't. And right, there's still a classroom, there's still a class. Create the classroom culture, cultivate a desire to learn and inquiry and all the beautiful things that can happen in the classroom. Stay tenacious, stay passionate, and good luck.